welcome to a brand new video. If you're new around here, I'm April. Hello, nice to meet you. I make weekly videos every Sunday at 6 PM on things ranging from fashion, lifestyle and Disney, and today I am doing an up-to-date video that I have already filmed and uploaded on my channel, but a lot of my collection has changed by now. I'm of course talking about my Loungefly collection, more specifically the mini backpacks. So I filmed this, I think it was around October last year, and at that point I think I'd been collecting them for about a year, 2 years, and I decided to have a complete overhaul of a lot of the ones that I did have in that video. So I thought today I would go through them. I'm conscious I don't want to make this video too long because I have got 10 Loungefly bags now. I can't remember how many I had in my previous video, might have been around 5, but I have carefully collected and kind of sourced and brought ones that mean a lot to me and ones that I will cherish and stuff. So if this is your sort of thing, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I have got Disneyland, California vlogs coming up. I've got Los Angeles vlogs coming up. So if that's your sort of thing, I'd love to have you around and stick in for the videos. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into my Loungefly collection. So I think I'm not going to go through them in chronological order of how I brought them because I cannot remember, but I know for a fact the kind of oldest one I own is in fact this one, which is the Mickey and Friends tattoo style mini Loungefly backpack. I got this from Get Ready Comics. What I'll do is I'll link in the description below. If a lot of these are still available, I will try and link them in the description box, but I will also kind of list a lot of my favourite kind of places where I look for Loungeflies or where I've brought from Loungeflies, as I know it's kind of like a little bit of a minefield when you are wanting to start like collecting or you're looking for a particular type of Loungefly bag. It's always good to know kind of you can see my cat in the background, sorry, he's just jumped off his bed. Yeah, you can kind of, it's easy to, I feel completely thrown off now with him jumping off. Yes, it's so easy to kind of get overwhelmed with like places where you can buy them. I know I always think trusting someone who's brought bags from a lot of retailers before is always helpful. So yeah, I will do close-ups of all of the bags so you can kind of see them in a bit more detail, but I absolutely love this one. It's one that I use quite a lot kind of every day and stuff. It's really suits my style. Obviously I've got quite a few tattoos, and the fact that they've kind of done like a Mickey and Friends one, like the Fab 5, is just brilliant to me. I absolutely love it. So I'm very happy with this one, and it's one that has definitely seen me through a lot of days. I took this to Florida this year for our trip, and it was brilliant. It went with a lot of my outfits, and yeah, it went on a lot of rides and stuff, and there's not really that many marks. So if anyone is afraid of kind of getting a cream one or like a white one, I won't worry too much about it because seems to have fared up quite well. And the next one I want to go to is a special one that I had. I think in the previous one I showed the kind of my ears collection as well as Loungeflies, but this is purely just going to be my bags because, like I said, it's going to be too long if not. If you want an ears collection, let me know, I can film that as well. I have got quite a few pairs of ears, but yeah, this one is the Disneyland Resort one, and I got it with the matching ears, and I actually got this on Vinted. So I've bought a few of my Loungefly bags on Vinted, I think. Yes, I've got 2 that I've brought on Vinted so far, and it's a really good place to kind of find ones that aren't necessarily available in the parks anymore. I believe this was available on Shop Disney UK last year or the year before, and obviously in the parks as well, but I didn't know I was going to Disneyland Resort this year until we booked it in January. So I wanted a bag that I could take and the matching pair of ears on our trip, so this is definitely coming to Disneyland Resort with me. And I love the style of this bag because you've got a really big front pocket, much like the other one, but you can fit quite a lot in here, so it is a really good size one. And then I love kind of the lining of this. It has like the Disneyland Resort logo on it as well, so yeah, I really like that. And I feel like it's kind of different to have like the pink piping around here and then the gold embellishments and stuff, so very chuffed I managed to find that on Vinted with the matching ears for such a bargain as well. So definitely recommend looking at Vinted if you're looking for like a kind of a particular one. The next one is a Star Wars one. This is a Resistance pilot, I want to say. Andy's going to have a go at me if I get this wrong. I always get the Rebellion and the Resistance confused, but I think this is the Resistance one. It obviously looks like the pilot's kind of uniform, and I absolutely love this. This was a Christmas present from Andy last year. Again, it was one that was really hard to come by, and all of a sudden they started selling them again. I think Andy got this on Get Ready Comics again. Really great place to kind of find the more specific ones like this. Absolutely love this. I took this again with us on holiday to Florida this year. It was part of my May the 4th outfit, and again, it's a really spacious backpack. You've got the pocket there, and then you've got the big bit, and you've also got the pockets there that I was using for like easy access things like tissues and hand sanitizers. The lining of this isn't the most exciting, it's just a stroked one, but again, really like this. It's a bit different, and it kind of is my go-to Star Wars bag if I ever need an outfit. And I love having Loungefly bags that are specific kind of themes and stuff, because if I'm ever like going to the cinema to watch a particular Disney or like Pixar film, or if I'm going out for the day and I want to kind of have a theme, it's really cool to use those as well as in the parks. I know a lot of people like to buy Loungefly bags just to have in their collection or to just use in the parks, but I think it's really important to kind of incorporate them into your everyday life as well. They aren't a particularly cheap thing to buy, so to get your money's worth out of it is something I think is really important, and just use them and love them because you've brought them and they're here for the reason. So the next one is something that is going to get a lot of use in the next few months, and it is of course my Mickey Pumpkin Loungefly that you won't believe how much I got this for. So I got this last year in the sale. I think I got it in either late December or early January. I got this bag for £32. I can't remember what the website was that I got it from. I'll put it on the screen and link it in the description. But they were obviously having a sale post Halloween and Christmas, and I'm so glad I snapped it up because I knew I'd be going to Disney at some point for Halloween. And I knew I'd kind of want something if we went pumpkin picking again this year and stuff. So I thought I would get a Halloween themed bag, and turns out it is the best kind of investment I made, because I'm going to Disney and Halloween this year and next year. So I can't wait to be using this. This is going to be my park bag and also my bag for the Oogie Boogie Bash. So I can't wait. And I've just noticed inside the lining is awesome, but it's also got a zip pocket at the back, which is a bit unusual for a lot of the Loungefly bags. So it's nice that you can kind of put a little bit more in the backpack. I think this is also going to be a bag that I'm going to take on the plane with me, just as it's a little bit bigger. I don't think you'll be able to tell too much, but it is a tiny bit bigger than like the normal mini Loungefly bags. But it's also not got the pockets on the side, so it's a little bit different. But this massive Mickey Pumpkin is also a pocket, which is brilliant, and this actually glows in the dark, so it's going to be so cool to see that kind of in the Oogie Boogie Bash, walking around having that glow in the dark. But yeah, very chuffed with this. It's just all over Mickey Pumpkins, and I'm so happy this is in my collection. we're getting through them now. On to a different franchise, and this is the only one I actually got in Florida this year, and it is of course my Back to the Future DeLorean one that Andy treated me to, because I had been looking at this for a long time. I think they were either selling it on Get Ready Comics or Truffle Shuffle, but I could not resist this when we saw this in Universal Studios. It's got the DeLorean obviously, which is actually a pocket as well, so it's a little pocket there. And then you've got the speedometer that obviously you can put to 88 miles per hour. You've got the clock tower behind it, the lightning, and then on the back the cool little details is you've obviously got the spinning hot license plate that falls off, and then you've got the flames and everything. This has the side pockets as well. It also has the little like Loungefly Back to the Future badge there, and then inside the, don't know if you'll be able to see it very well, the lining says Back to the Future all over it, which is really cool. But I used this in Universal both times we went. Really good kind of bag for like character interactions. They obviously have Doc Brown walking around and stuff, and we took some pictures with the DeLorean stuff that they had at Universal. But I absolutely love this. It's also got like the little flux capacitor as the like little zip bit. But yeah, brilliant bag, and again it's kind of around the same size as the Mickey Pumpkin one, so there are slightly two variations of the mini backpacks, but these are brilliant sizes to be taken around the parks. I can fit so much in there. I fit my camera, what I'm filming on, tripod, purse, phone, fan, loads of stuff in there. So if you ever do worry about not being able to fit everything in there, I wouldn't. Literally you can fit so much, and they are quite robust because they're obviously this like kind of faux leather material. And jinx touch wood, I've never had anything break before. I'm just going to touch wood properly. I've not had any of them break on me before, and I do fill them to the brim, so very chuffed with all of them so far. The next one is my newest one in my collection, and one that has caused me a little bit of stress in getting it, but I'm so happy I finally have it in my possession. But I ordered this off Shop Disney UK. I believe it isn't on the website anymore, and I'm surprised they even had it on the website because it is a Walt Disney World one, and we don't tend to get a lot of Walt Disney World stuff, especially Loungeflys over here. But I believe they were in the Oxford Street Disney store, which is the only remaining England store. So yeah, it's the Walt Disney World castle with Tinkerbell and the fireworks, and then you've got Mickey in the entrance. But I absolutely love this. The minute I saw pictures of this emerge on the internet, like from the parks and stuff, I knew I wanted this. They do a Disneyland Resort version of this. I don't know if they do a Disneyland Paris one. I haven't seen that one, so I'm not 100% sure. So if I wasn't able to get my hands on this, I was obviously going to get the Disneyland Resort one when I got there. But Walt Disney World has my heart. I'm obviously going to visit that a little bit more than Disneyland Resort. So I knew I wanted this for our trip next year, and I just absolutely love it. The detail, you've got the pockets on the side with the Main Street lampposts, and then you've got the Mickey firework at the back with Walt Disney World. And then if I open it, the only thing I'm disappointed about with this is, unlike the Mickey Pumpkin one, it doesn't have a zip in the inside, like a zip pocket, and you obviously don't have a pocket on the front, so it is just kind of like one big like bag. So you do find your things are kind of like rattling about a little bit in it, but oh well, it's pretty. I shall get over it. And then the kind of lining is fireworks with Tinkerbell and everything. But I absolutely love this. I think it is without one of my favourite Loungeflys I have, and I'm so glad I managed to get it and bite the bullet of it. But yes, it took 2 weeks to come from Shop Disney. I actually did have to get in contact with them because there was a massive delay and they weren't telling me what the problem was, and I was so afraid I wasn't going to have this in my collection anymore, but I'm very glad it is in my collection now. We have 4 bags to go. I am getting through these. So the next one is another one that Andy treated me to my birthday a few years ago. It is of course the Woody Sheriff one. I think this is kind of cool, like a cosplay one, and it is a Pixar Loungefly one. If you didn't know, Toy Story is one of my absolute favourite all-time Disney Pixar films. So, and Woody is my favourite character, and I saw this so many times when we went on our first trip to Florida last year, and Andy sneakily ordered it when we got back for my birthday, and I'm just so chuffed with it. I again took this on holiday with me this year, and it was part of a Toy Story outfit, and it had a really good interaction with Woody when we met Woody and Jessie in Hollywood Studios. But this is kind of my more in your face kind of one. A lot of people obviously know what it is when you see it, but I just love all of the really lovely details. So you've got like the belt buckle, you've got the sheriff badge, you've got his like little gun holster on the side, you've got obviously the cow print for his shirt, and then inside the lining is kind of like all cowboy themed. So you've got like the hat, the boot, the cactus and everything, but this is really cool. And you've obviously got the pocket in the front that kind of makes up his like trouser bit that you can fit quite a lot in, and then you've got the little pockets on the side as well. The next one is slightly different to the ones that I've shown you so far, and it's in the dust bag because it's not on display normally, but it is a crossbody Loungefly bag, and this is the only one in my collection that I have, but it's one that I can kind of use every day. I think I might take this to California with me as well, because I feel like this is going to look really cool with my kind of like Cars themed outfit with the checkerboard and stuff. But it actually does come with a crossbody strap, which is really cool. So you've got like the white and black Mickey Mouse and the checkerboard strap there, so it goes across. And then I really like the fact that it's not just like a full kind of opening flap. You've got kind of like this triangle, so it says "Oh boy" with Mickey Mouse, and then the print inside is awesome. So it's kind of like I can't remember what the actual name of this bag is, but I think it was like for a Y2K kind of one. So it was a little bit more kind of like retro, like early 2000s and stuff. So yeah, and then the back of it has the badge with another big white Mickey flower. Yeah, I thought this was really different in my collection. I got this from, where did I get this from? Either Get Ready Comics or Truffle Shuffle, and that's a good thing. Truffle Shuffle normally have like some percentages off a lot of their Loungeflys. I believe this is in the sale at the moment, so I will link that in the description below. But yeah, absolutely love this, and it's a different bag if you don't necessarily want a backpack. We are on to our last 2 bags, and my battery is flashing. Oh God's sake. Right, let's try that again with a fresh new battery. Still gotta have my windows open because it's still quite warm in here. Right, cut, let's go again. On to the last 2 bags. The next one is one that if you've watched any of my Walt Disney World vlogs from this year, you will have known I alluded to wanting to find, and I'm happy to say I found it. It's in my possession. So I did not in fact actually get this in the parks. I found it on a website called Double Box Toys. If you like any of the Disney parks merch, or if you're unable to get to Disney parks as much, you will probably know about the website. They do put an upcharge on a lot of the items, but if you are looking for something like me, like this, you will know that it's a godsend really, and it's probably worth paying a little bit extra in order to get it. So yes, I do have the black woven Mickey Mouse backpack. I have used this every day since I got it. I have changed it over for a bit now because I didn't want to ruin it too much, but this is my prized possession at the moment because I'm so happy I have it. It is the best kind of subtle Disney Loungefly bag they have ever done, and I'm so happy with it. I'm surprised a lot more people haven't got it or want it because I just absolutely love it. But yeah, it is an official Disney Parks one. You've obviously got the pocket in the front here, the 2 pockets in the side. It is the only one that I have with it has kind of like the kind of flappy ears on there, which I'm not a massive fan of, but obviously it wouldn't make it as Disney if it didn't have that. And then you've just got black Mickey Mouses all over in the lining. But yeah, this is probably one of the most versatile bags I have in my Loungefly collection. I'm hoping to take it on holiday with me, but I'm not 100% sure. There's ones that are kind of weighing it up a little bit more. But yeah, absolutely love this. It's like a faux leather, and I would like this in like a crossbody bag or something as well. I wasn't a massive fan of the purse, which literally is all I saw all over Disney World when I was looking for this bag, because it was too big. But yeah, very happy with this. And then last but not least, I have saved my favourite till last, and it is in a special box. And he brought me a box when he brought me the Star Wars Loungefly for Christmas. He actually brought me a dust box for it, which is one like this, which is from Truffle Shuffle. I am wanting to get some more of these, but they are quite hard to come by without paying a lot of money for them, because I do want to put all of my Loungeflies in them, because I don't obviously want to ruin them when they are on display. But the one that is in it is obviously my Sorcerer Mickey one. Another one that I got on Vinted for an absolute steal. If you know about anything about this bag, I'm going to get it out actually, because you can see that it's causing a glare. So yeah, this box is from Truffle Shuffle, and it's got kind of just got like this little box that you can put your Loungeflies on and stuff. But yeah, really like that. But yeah, if you know anything about this Loungefly, you know it's quite hard to come by and it's quite a rarity, and most people that have it will never ever sell it, and I'm so glad someone did, because Sorcerer Mickey is one of my favourite characters, like versions of Mickey Mouse, and I am just absolutely obsessed with the fact that I've got this, and I love it to pieces. This of course came to Disney World with me. I met Sorcerer Mickey with it in my Sorcerer Mickey outfit, and I'm just absolutely obsessed. If you saw my Loungefly video from last year, you would have seen that I had a slight different variation of the Loungefly Sorcerer Mickey one that I got from Very Nico. I did actually sell that on Vinted as well, so if you're ever in the market, I do sometimes sell a few of my Loungefly bags. I've got quite a few bits of Disney merch on there as well, so I always have that linked in the description anyway. But yes, I got the Very Nico one with the goal of hopefully one day owning this, and when it came up on Vinted and I offered the lady, I think I ended up paying £80 for this, which I don't think was that bad at all, because a lot of Loungefly bags are between £60 to £90 depends on where you're getting them from and kind of what style they are. So I really didn't think something this rare was that bad. So you've got the little paint brushes as the zips on here, and then inside you have got kind of like the ink and paint range inside as the lining, which is absolutely incredible. And then you've got the kind of where his robe is at the front, you've got a pocket there which is slightly different to the other ones. It's kind of hidden, and you've also got the pockets on each side. But this by far is my favourite. I absolutely love him. He is brilliant, and I'm just so happy is part of my collection. But yes, that brings an end to all of my Loungeflys that I have showed you. I look like a crazy Loungefly lady. I am a crazy Loungefly lady, and I've kind of called it quits now at buying anymore unless I see one I absolutely must have. But I'm pretty happy with kind of the variation I've got here and kind of the different styles and kind of franchises that I've got. So I'm really happy I was able to show you and share with them today. If you have any Loungeflys in your collection, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to have a little chat with you about your collection and stuff. Always like knowing kind of what people gravitate to. As you can see, a lot of mine is more either Mickey based or the parks based. I'm not a massive fan of like having a lot of character ones. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. There won't be a video next week, unfortunately, because I will be working hard on my packing video for California. So I am sorry there won't be a video, but it will be for good reason, because there will be one going live the week after, which is our travel day. It will be going live when we are travelling to California, but it will be my pack with me, so I will be taking you along the experience of packing for California, for Disneyland, for Warner Brothers Studio, for Universal, and for a few days in Hollywood and Anaheim. So I hope you enjoyed that. But yeah, there's plenty of videos for you to catch up on if you are new to my channel, so I will link some in the description below if you are missing me for a week. But I thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in 2 weeks time with a pack with me. Bye!